How's it going?
Happy Friday, St. Philip's.
We're trying something new. Instead of writing a letter or writing an address, we may still do that from time to time, but for the e-blast, we thought maybe we'd give a video update.
And what we've been up to this week, what to expect from us this weekend, and what to look forward to in the coming week.
So this week I started back at work.
Yay!
Yeah, I've been off since September 6th with my ankle surgery, and as I wrote in the letter a few weeks ago, I'm feeling great, but I'm still not walking, still not driving, which we had kind of thought that I would be by now. But my brain works at a limited capacity, which is the same as it has always been, so normal. But I've enjoyed brainstorming with Jody and thinking through things in a time that has to happen a lot. So I'm grateful for all the work that she's done and how she's done double duty for 6 weeks or 8 weeks. How long has it been? Almost 8 weeks.
8 weeks,
so,
yeah.
So thank you.
Well, we started the week with a couple of Bible studies with Wendy Hedin as our co-facilitator, and we had about 14 folks between the two sessions, one at 12 and one at 6 p.m. There's still 3 more weeks to join us. No need to have tuned in to the previous weeks in order to participate. The information for how to sign up for that is in this e-blast, so keep on reading and you'll find the link to register for that to get the Zoom information. We also met with some folks about the Order of Necratius. We delivered some fish from St. Philip's freezer to one of the members at Church of the Holy Trinity who's going to be preparing meals in the coming months through Safe Harbor, which is it's a program in Manistee County that addresses homelessness needs during the winter months for individuals.
You might not know this, but Necratius has also been distributing fish twice a month through the baby pantry. So we give out about, I think Joy Foster said about 20 portions every time we're open to families. So they have access to salmon, which is, unless you catch it yourself, I think you probably don't have it very often. So healthy God-grown protein. So we're pretty proud of distributing that fish to folks from the baby pantry.
Yeah, that's right. And we met with our various staffs to check in with them to make sure that things are plugging away. We had a formation and education meeting this week to plan Advent and to check in about how the Bible study is going. If you're interested in joining that team with the work that we're doing for planning what formation and education opportunities will look like at St. Philip's, please let us know. We'd love to have your voice at the table.
There's always room. There's room for everybody. A lot of our committees like that are open to folks. It's not like an elected position.
Right.
If you have interest in any of those things, just let us know and we can get you plugged into when the meetings are. And we need all your voices.
That's right. And in terms of this weekend, we just wanted to give you an update. The reentry team in Vestry have decided that when the numbers are increasing for COVID cases in our community that to a certain level, so in the orange, which is 10 cases to 24 cases per 100,000 on a 7-day rolling average. We have a link below that you can check that website out for yourself if you want. But anyways, when that number gets into the orange zone, we agreed that we would suspend in-person worship and reevaluate on Thursdays. We are sad to report that it is not only orange, but it is red this week, as you all have been hearing in the news with the outbreaks going around. And so that means that we won't be having in-person worship this Sunday, but we will be streaming it from the nave. So please join us at 10 a.m. There's links below that you can click on to take you to a couple of different ways to find us on Sunday morning. What should people do if they can't find us that way?
If you are having a hard time and you would like to you would like to watch, just call us or send us a text or an email, and we'll give you a direct link. We can send you a direct link. If navigating the website or the buttons on the e-blast are difficult, we can help you if you want to get there. So
that's right. Yeah, and then the last thing, well, next week, know that there's still Bible study twice on Tuesday, once at 12 and once at 6 p.m. So you're invited to join us for that. The Financial Advisory Committee.
And that's through Zoom. So if you want to join through the Bible study, let us know and we can get you the link for Zoom.
Yeah.
So.
And Sunday there's a Financial Advisory Committee meeting to pour over the finances, draft a budget for 2021 as best we can in this COVID world. And then vestry will be meeting next Sunday. So keep all of those in your heart and mind and prayers. And if you have questions, reach out to one of your vestry members and we'll be happy to talk with you about what's going on. There isn't a lot happening right now, but the things that we're doing, I think, are high quality and high love. So we hope you'll join us. Yeah.
Finally, it's, what is it, November 5 today? 6?
Yeah, 6.
I don't know if you knew this, but there was an election in the past few days, and if you're anything like we are, or like the rest of the country, you've probably been paying pretty close attention. So, but take care of yourself, take a deep breath, stay away from the news if you need to. We hope that you're doing all right, but if you have, we're praying for you. But if you need anything extra, then let us know. We'd like to be useful. These are pretty anxious times in American culture, in American society. So, but we wanted to just check in and ask you to think about what's giving you hope today. So, I'll share first. Last Saturday was our diocesan convention, which I always look forward to. But guess what? This year we didn't get to go to the hotel and out to eat and laugh and hug our brothers and sisters from around the diocese. It was a Zoom meeting, which is very different from what is normally the case. But I mean, we got our business done. We got to hear from the presiding bishop, Michael Curry, who is very hopeful and very positive, and also very he's very realistic as well. He knows. He's able to take the temperature of where we're at in the church and in American culture, but he offered hope in terms of building bridges. And in times where bridges are burned very easily, I was hopeful to think that the church and individuals within the church can build bridges with their brothers and sisters and their immediate family and their neighbors. So that gave me hope this week. So how about you, Jody?
Yeah, and speaking of bridges, it has been bringing me hope to see the bridges being built between our two churches, between the baby pantry ministry at St. Philip's and the folks at Church of the Holy Trinity in Manistee, driving up on Fridays to pack bags for families, drive them back to Manistee, and be there from 10 to 3 on Saturdays so that the families don't have to drive so far to get the things that they need to get through the month. And that is a beautiful partnership that is blossoming before our very eyes, and we are so excited and honored and privileged to have a bird's eye view of what that relationship is turning into. I was over there earlier this morning while 3 folks from St. Philip's and 3 folks from Church of the Holy Trinity were growing their friendship with one another, working for the kingdom of God, to be the hands and feet of Christ in this world, and to provide dignity and respect to families who are struggling really hard right now. We've seen such an increase in the baby pantry traffic over this pandemic, and the need is not going away. In fact, it's only getting stronger. So keep up your support of this important and vital ministry in this community. There's ways to contribute, there's ways to give back, and there's ways to volunteer. So we encourage you to get your hands and feet of Christ on and get involved.
So finally, the gospel for this week, we had thought about reading it, but it's kind of a spunky one. So spicy and spunky. So you can find do we put the the links for the scriptures are in the email. Read it on your own. It's an exciting kind of a gospel and parable. So,
and Christian's preaching on Sunday. So
well, we'll see.
We'll hear his voice again. So it'll be good.
But we hope you can join us, and you are loved and you are missed, and be well. Be well.